Good morning everyone from Belfast. Today I am visiting the Peace Walls and we're here at one of the main ones right now, separating the Protestant community and the Catholic community, obviously Unionist and loyalist. This is because of the Troubles, people fighting, and this is literally Shankill is down there, which is one of the most Unionist areas. We've got Union Jacks all over, and I assume the other side of this wall will be the opposite, so we'll have a little look. Look at all this bit. It's not just like a print or anything or a painting, it's all moulded, as we can see. All 3D, stuff like that. This is what it is. So not only does it have these huge metal walls, but also on top there's also the fences, which just makes it even taller. Obviously on the other side there's stuff overhanging as well, acting like roofs. I assume it's to stop people throwing stuff over to the other community. So we'll have a look. We've got some stuff about the industrial development. Something to do with planes and that, but of course you're going to recognise the Titanic stuff. The pride of Belfast. Obviously people are very proud of it, off the hard labour of the men of Northern Ireland and other places. So we've got like a squirrel here. Obviously a lot of these kind of murals and paintings will be culturally significant or political, stuff to do with this people's culture and identity and stuff, but some of it is just like fun as well, like that, and just more of the general graffiti around here. So it's very dystopian. It's like the Berlin Wall, feels like a bit of a prison. But there is another one on a different street which we might go to, where it's got like a Palestine mural on the Republican side and an Israeli mural on the Unionist side. So we'll have a look at them. Yeah, just look at this. So this is very cool and light-hearted. You can see there's different flags on the walls and people are actually writing. It's like tourists from these countries can write a little message under their flag. So something a bit more light-hearted for once. The USA has got two flags for some reason, probably a lot of American tourists. We've got Israel and Palestine next to each other. Probably not a great idea, but it's like writing. Shankill, Falls, Nicosia, Baghdad, Berlin. And of course, on this side of the fence you have these kinds of decorations around the houses. Loads of Union flags and Ulster flags, stuff like that. Got some like mannequins here. Don't know what's going on here, but I've seen this all over. The Belfast face. Very cool. Got some more little things here. It is a shame that people have graffitied over them, some of these things, because they do look pretty cool. But we're going to try and get to the other side of this wall, but apparently a lot of it is people's back gardens, like a residential area, and their back garden is facing here, so we might not be able to get fully behind the wall, but apparently there's a few murals. This bit is literally someone's back garden, next to the memorials of Republican prisoners. This is the main memorial of civilians who were killed by British forces and loyalist forces as well. Quite a lot of tour guides around here. So this is another angle of the gardens at the back of here. They're fully caged, despite the huge walls there. I assume this is to stop people chucking stuff over. So here we've got a Bobby Sands mural on Falls Road, which is a Republican area, and Bobby Sands died from a hunger strike. He starved to death in a British prison. He was convicted for possession of a firearm and being a member of the IRA. Obviously, people on the Unionist side would see him as a terrorist, but on this side, people see him as a freedom fighter. So we're at another Republican memorial area. It says the Falls Road Massacre here. As you can see. And you will see the Irish tricolour on this side. This is Falls Road. I'll just do a quick pan round all these. Get through this overgrown tree. Obviously, unfortunately, I don't really know the specifics of all these incidents and these specific people. So if anyone wants to add anything, comment it below. On both sides of the story. Just tell your story in the comments. We've got socialist banners here, revolutionary youth, British Army, and stuff to do with Palestine as well, which you'll see more of soon. These people, Irish Republicans, really align themselves with the war in Gaza, the Palestinian struggle. So we're at another memorial now, and we've got a tricolour and a Palestine flag. So obviously big memorials on this side, on both sides. A lot of people killed, a lot of atrocities committed. But yeah. So this leisure centre used to be a British Army base, which obviously was going to cause a lot of trouble. They were bound to in a Republican area. A lot of people killed on this street and stuff. So there's more stuff to do with Palestine. Like I said, these people are very aligned with their struggle as well, and fallen comrades. So there's an Israeli mural here, and we are quite literally next to Republican areas down there. So very, very close together. More British stuff, Ulster, volunteer forces. But yeah, as you can see, the gates, these gates separate the two sides. Now, I'm not sure if these gates are still shut or not. I'm not too sure, but as we can see, this is obviously the walk-in gate. And then there's the big gates for the vehicles. And just on that side over there are the Republican bits. In the middle of both the peace walls, there's literally a piece kind of graffiti, a peace mural right in the centre. So straight away you can see the difference on this side of the gates. There's some figures there, some like human rights revolutionaries like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, people like that. So these people are very aligned with those kinds of people in a struggle for their own freedom and their own rights as they see it. And look at this. This is a solidarity mural. I think this is quite new actually, between Irish and Palestinian prisoners. Just going to keep walking along. There's a lot of stuff to do with workers' rights as well, and socialism. Just wanted to point out this specific mural for Nelson Mandela, who obviously went to prison and then became president. Another person who's seen as a human rights revolutionary. So there's a lot of Palestine murals here, as you can see. Obviously, again, these people are very aligned with their struggle. They see it as something similar to what these people went through. It says here 116 murdered, the Flower Massacre. I assume that's in Gaza. It is very difficult to get videos of this bit because you need to be on the road to get a full view, and there's cars everywhere, so I do apologise if it's not fully in frame. And also my camera's about to die, so I'll capture as much of this as possible. A lot of anti-racism posters as well. Looks like we've got something to do with a Palestinian political prisoner, Marwan. So that'll be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Obviously we've seen a bit of both sides now, a bit of the Republican side, a bit of the loyalist side. So thank you all for watching. If you need to add anything to this story, if you'd like to, then feel free in the comments. Or tell us your experience if you grew up here. Yeah, see you in the next one.